So it's good to have Janice here with us this morning, and Janice is part of our caring ministry, and Janice and I have been Zooming together, and I said that Janice, is so good to see you in person.
Yeah,
and
it's good to be here too.
That's a good thing. So, and Janice and I were talking recently, and we were remarking at how this has been a hard year, and we could pick several reasons why it's been hard, and it's singular and yet cumulative and ongoing, and so it's been a hard year. And we were talking about the emotional toll this has on people and people's emotional health. I was telling you before the service, I was flicking through the news yesterday, and there's a report that the level of anxiety and depression is threefold than normal is what they were saying. And so we feel that. And so what are we talking about when we talk about emotional health?
Well, let me define the word emotional resiliency as I see it. I would define that as one's ability to adjust and adapt to change, which is not easy given what's going on. So much is happening today, not the least of which is COVID-19 and its emotional toll on all of us. So when we think about the connection between our mind and our body, we can understand how both our physical and emotional health can affect each other. For example, not being physically able to interact with our family and friends over these last 8 months has no doubt affected the emotional health and well-being of many of us. And in turn, that can affect our physical health. It can also affect our home life, our work life, our spiritual life, and how we feel about ourselves. So the church wants to actively engage in emotional care and support.
Yeah. So we have a resource that's come to us that has an opportunity to help us think through emotional health. So would you share that with us?
Yes, you know, for quite some time, our church has partnered with Urban Alliance. Urban Alliance is a nonprofit Christian organization. It's based in East Hartford, and they work with churches to provide Christ-centered life skills, resources, and support for many of life's challenges. So next month's webinar will be co-sponsored by Urban Alliance and Wethersfield, and they will be taking us through 10 resilience skills to help us understand and process our emotions so that we can feel confident and empowered to move forward in a positive direction through not only COVID-19, but whatever life throws at us. Now, these resilience skills are self-guided, which means that they can be expanded upon in our community groups, within our church ministries, and even amongst groups of family and friends that may want to process that together.
Yeah. One of the things that I thought was very attractive about this is that during this webinar, Jessica Sanderson will give us about a 40-minute presentation about what emotional health looks like. But then these 10 markers are self-guided study guides that you can have, discussion guides that you can have and use in a community group or use in a ministry team or even use personally to help you think through these key areas of emotional health. And so I think it's a great opportunity for us to be able to support each other and process that. And so it's Tuesday, November 10th. There's a link on the YouTube if you're watching right now via the web. So it's Tuesday, November 10th from 7 to 8:30. It's a webinar, and you will be able to process emotional health, but then also be given a resource that you can use in multiple ways to be able to think through this topic as well. And so just really want to encourage you to register for that, and it's open up to anybody. If you know someone outside of our church that would benefit, it definitely would be a good thing to be able to do. So I'm just really grateful for this opportunity that we can support each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.